Hey everyone, this is Keithbot. For August 29th, this is Free Game Friday. On Saturday, probably by the time I upload this. I've been making some changes, so I'm going to be playing free games every week and talking over them. This week, to celebrate PAX, I'm playing A Flippin' Good Time. I have a link in the description below if you want to check it out. I'll also be giving my impressions at the end, so stay tuned for that. So first up, on Microsoft's side, with Games with Gold, on the 360 next week is Monaco, so make sure you pick that up September 1st. And don't forget to pick up Dishonored before it's gone. Over on the Xbox One, you can still get Crimson Dragon and Strike Suit Zero Director's Cut. But make sure you pick up Strike Suit Zero Director's Cut before it's gone, because it's going to be replaced next week with Super Time Force, which I'm actually really looking forward to. Over on Sony's PlayStation Plus side of things, on the PS Vita is Velocity 2X, which is also on PS4, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, also on the PlayStation 3, Joe Danger, and TXK. On the PlayStation 3, Sports Friends is also on PlayStation 4, as well as Horde will be available September 1st. Contagion's free on Steam this weekend. Alright, so my impressions on A Flippin' Good Time. A Flippin' Good Time is a unique platformer where your gravity shifts or flips depending on what you touch in the environment, such as lasers, orbs, or special platforms. Some may say it's similar to VVVVV, which I can see the similarities, but you don't have direct control over your gravity flipping, whereas VVVVV, I think that's 5, you do. The level design can get a little challenging later on, especially if you're trying to collect all the gems, but this leads for new creative puzzles that you'll have to react quickly to survive. This game isn't very long if you choose not to do the challenges, but trust me, it gets very difficult. The controls feel a little floaty at first, but that's probably just because gravity flipping messes with my mind. And I found most of the time that when you die in this game, it's mostly your fault, and that it doesn't feel very frustrating, except when you're just that one gravity flip away from a checkpoint, and then you die, and then that gets a little annoying, because you have to do it all over again. But for the most part, the checkpoints are in pretty fair locations. My favorite parts of the game are the minecart sections, where it restricts your movement to one direction at a constant speed, and all you can do is control your jumps, which doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun, but the way the level's laid out is pretty amazing how you zip around, bouncing up and down, narrowly avoiding death. It reminds me a lot of Donkey Kong's minecart levels as well. The cape power-up also adds a unique mechanic where you can jump a little higher and further than you normally would, but the game doesn't use the cape much in the portions that I played through, so don't get your hopes up for a whole bunch of power-ups. Lives in this game seem out of place since it's got a high difficulty like Super Meat Boy, so once you run out of lives, you might as well go back and farm for lives in earlier levels. If you do run out of lives and can choose to continue, you start that level over again with only 3 lives, so when you're doing the challenge levels, this seems a little unfair. And to be honest, that's going to deter a bunch of players, because I know I don't want to go back and farm for lives every single time I run out of lives. All in all, the game was made for a 2-semester project and won multiple indie awards, which I can see why. If you want a strong story, then you're looking in the wrong place. But if you want to play a game with a unique and interesting mechanic, then definitely check out A Flippin' Good Time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to
subscribe for more awesome videos.
And I'll see you next Friday with a new game.